Although I wouldn't mind being rubbed down. I mean, come on. Bada bing, bada boom.
Save it for the stage, baby.
All right, so he's going to count it down. I'm going to start off with a song. Okay, he's going to count it down. Yeah, all set. We've gone live. Folks, we're live here in Cambridge, Mass. January 9th, 2020, live here. I have a very, very, very special show tonight. So excited about it, but we're going to start it off with the usual. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Let's get on to and on with the show, the Storrow Drive Nighthawk show. I have an amazing guest tonight, folks. The city of Cambridge is going to get rocked by my new guest. An incredible person, author, New Hampshire, citizen, Barn, Hamlin, here to talk about his fiction. Beside myself, this is incredible, my favorite writer.
Thank you. I am ready to rock. I will definitely rock it tonight.
Well, you called the theme song on that.
Well, I mean, as a sci-fi person, of course UFO. I'm a big fan of UFO. Any band, they don't have enough songs about UFOs. It's more stuff about rocking and rolling and being a rock guy. Am I saying rock too much? That's just what I know about them. But I do approve of... I wish they were more like Hawkwind. I don't know if you're a Hawkwind fan.
Sure.
I wish it was more kind of speedy stallions through space. Those are kind of more of the songs that I'm into.
Tell me
as
more.
a sci-fi author. Just and tell you more about Speedy Stallions Through Space. It's the story of Hawkwind. You know, they just have incredible kind of a grasp on the space that's inside of us, but also the space in the world around us that came from being in the late 60s in a certain area.
I admire and always appreciate where an artist goes for his fiction. You know, you listen to great music while you're writing. I mean, what's some of your newer what are some of your newer works?
Probably the one that I'm the most proud of is the Atomic Stigmata of Dr. Ignatius. That is
Whoa. Say that in the microphone.
the Atomic Stigmata of Dr. Ignatius.
Holy mackerel.
I know, that's a $10 title.
Jeez.
It has like a $3 story behind it.
$24.95 hardcover.
Yeah, it's getting better. I mean, that's one of those drafts that you just wrestle with. You literally and sometimes.
Speaking of wrestle, why don't you move into the camera?
Oh yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
This way, our international audience can actually
Exactly, I needed some room over there.
There's a body tracing now. First, there was a face planting, type of software. Now there's a body thing too. Pretty soon there'll be like an ass thing, where they like locate people.
There'll be an ass thing.
Yeah, I'd like to locate a particular ass.
Well, I mean, with the way that this surveillance
little
state,
butterfly tattoo, hard
exactly.
To forget. Hard to forget it.
I hope I'm not in that butterfly tattoo database. I really am trying to stay out of that. You know what I mean? Made some not the best tattoo decisions in college, but thankfully it wasn't butterfly. It was more Pegasus.
Wow.
Yeah. But
right across the chest, is it? You don't have to show us.
no, like right on the sides.
Okay,
but at the same time,
let's
people
not get too personal.
Yeah, people
with
see
that.
it at the beach. You know what I mean?
All right,
you just
fine.
send off your vibe, but you kind of look like a '70s van.
Yes,
as a
Barn.
man, and I'm trying to be a man, not a van.
Wow.
That's just how I feel.
Wow. Well, again, you were discussing this new work, Dr. Ignatius, I
The
believe?
Atomic Stigmata of Dr. Ignatius.
Are you kidding me? Can you also make sure you say
Oh,
it
yeah,
right?
yes. The Atomic Stigmata of Dr. Ignatius. There's a lot of things we're going to keep an eye on.
Cha-ching, cha-ching,
Cha-ching,
movie,
ching, boom,
TV
boom, boom, boom,
series,
I think
Netflix
probably
special. Come on.
it's kind of like a Watchmen, like that Watchmen series, but just straight to VHS. That's the kind of energy that I'm bringing. Kind of a classical vibe, but also kind of new school in some ways. I'm taking the world of Dr. Ignatius, the Gnostic Christian Bible. I'm taking a lot of different just ideas and mashing them together.
I can see.
Sometimes it turns into something nice. Other times you're just like, well, it's like yourself in the kitchen at 2 a.m. You're like, what did I do here? But it's so much of it is embracing that. What am I doing? You know what I mean? That's what you do in life.
I hear you. Make sure it's in the mic.
Oh yes. Oh, pardon me. Yes, sir. Yes.
That's your connector to the audience, your worldly audience.
I want to be connected to them. I want to be connected to them and their world.
Yeah. It's like being in the space shuttle saying hi to the lady.
Barn date, 2020. I never thought I'd make it this far. One of those, definitely.
I'll make the lights all funky. Woo.
That's what I'd like. You know what I mean? Just kind of like if there was because we're overlooking Central Square. I wish there was like a Klingon or something.
There probably is.
Come on. Yes, it's a very diverse area. It's good to have Klingons. You know what I mean? Few, not the Borg so much. They're not good at bars. Not good at karaoke nights. I would not bring them. What would your favorite sci-fi creature to bring to a karaoke night be?
That's a great question.
It's one of the best I've come up with.
Can I go with the blue snaggletooth?
The blue snaggletooth?
Yeah.
Where's he from?
It's actually worth a lot of cash if you had it. Yeah, it's one of those rare... You ever hear a yak face?
Yak face?
Yeah, yak face. Yak face. Yeah,
This is a whole new world for me.
No, these are Star Wars figures that if you actually have these limited... Oh! Yeah, you get some ding-dong, bank.
Oh, was this like in the cantina or something?
No, this is just like if you happen to come across these action figures.
But where is this action figure coming
They're
from?
ding-dong, making money.
They go to Ting Dong.
Yeah.
Is that what the character did? Or that's what you do after you sell them?
It's my, there's word on the street that there's a comedian out there who makes his own action figures, which is incredible. And what I need him to do is make a blue snaggletooth or two. Make me a Yoda with the plastic cape that's worth so much fucking money.
I think that would be a good road to go down. Start bootlegging various Star Wars memorabilia.
Exactly. But don't tell people I said that.
Well, I hate to tell you, there's a camera right there, so I would be careful about this.
I know, Barn, but this is a
everyone
private
watching
discussion.
This is between the three of us.
But again, I want you to promote your...
Oh yes, I am going to be at the Comedy Studio on January 20th. It's Monday. Incredible lineup. Some of my best friends. As a sci-fi author, I've expanded into comedy. And I've brought some of the best stand-up comedians, Nikki Luparelli, Jian Lee, incredible folks. Emily Raskowski.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
She's a real talent. Been on,
Is Nate Johnson going to be on?
Yes, Nate Johnson, another unique talent.
What?
Chris Coxon, one of the funniest people I've ever seen.
Is that the guy that...
form.
He doesn't dress in the red suit going shaboo.
Yes, there is a gentleman that he knows named Barry Tattle.
Oh my God.
Exactly. He is a Bermuda lounge singer. He has a moped that's fueled by Chardonnay.
I don't usually get on the high horse for particular comedians with regularity, but I got to see... What's his name again?
Barry Tattle.
Barry Tattle. Barry Tattle is worth admission.
Oh, I'd pay to see him at Foxwoods.
Well, shit.
That's the appropriate venue for him.
Yeah,
what I mean? A big room.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Barn, I've officially doxed myself because I'm going to be at that fucking show. Monday, January 20th, 2020, at the Comedy Studio. Tell them Rick sent you. I mean, it's incredible.
Please tell them that Rick sent you. And you will also, is it going to be a meet and greet? Can the fans talk to you, or do you want to have a separate area where you're away from them?
I'm going to be hiding, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be I'll be the face, and you're the body behind the wall.
You're the performer.
Yeah, but I'll make sure that people don't get in your face.
I'm John Q. Citizen watching the show.
Hey, we're all just another brick in the wall when you think about it.
Yeah.
Wise guy named said that. You know what I mean? The name was Pink. Great joke. I would frame that joke. Is there a way that we can frame that joke and put it on the wall?
You never know.
All right.
With technology like this, man, you could do anything.
Oh, whoa. Oh, my God.
I know we can.
How's my hairline?
I want to hear more about your fiction.
Well, my fiction is...
Barn Hamlin, sci-fi writer.
Yes.
Well, let's make it very clear that there's a little of that... the kind of stuff that just kind of gets you feeling kind of in the mood, a little wet.
Yes, I do.
Wet down under.
I wouldn't...
A little happy on top,
we all have different...
It's called erotica.
Happy. Yes, yes.
Sci-fi
if you were
erotica.
Pigeonhole me, I would be a sci-fi erotica author. You know what I mean? I embrace the sensuality of the universe, the sensuality of heavenly bodies. You know what I mean? Things that, the sensuality of what we consider aliens and what is an alien. You know what I mean? I think you could know a thing or two about being a little alien with these glasses. Just goofing around.
Yes, feeling the Milky Ways. As much as we can. Oh my goodness.
Oh, whoa.
Are you part of the Barn Hamlin Preservation Society fan club?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, we have more guests.
Thank you. A pleasure.
We're going to have to push over a little bit.
Sure.
I've been waiting.
Yes. You've made it just in time to meet Barn in the flesh.
I'm very honored for this moment.
He's a New Hampshire writer.
Very honored for this moment.
Barn, you take my chair, Barn.
Oh, no, really?
Please.
No, I'll stand like
I
that.
can't afford.
Right here. It's all good.
Is it weird to be this close to me?
I have agoraphobia, but I'm very happy here.
What is your name and
Hey, keep it coming.
what do you do?
Well, my name's Jason.
Jason.
I work in the IT field.
You do?
Yes.
Fixing
yes.
computers and stuff?
Yes, yes. I'm on a help desk.
A help desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At one of the local area hospitals. No
Nice.
names mentioned, but
Okay, good. Well, you're not working tonight.
well, I'm very busy, but I'm happy to be here.
Well, you look
because I've
solid. You
been-
look solid. Here he is,
I've-
everybody.
I've been reading Barnes fiction
Uh-huh.
for many years.
And what's your name? Tony?
Jason
Jason, okay. Jason what?
Bourne,
Born.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Jason Bourne.
but it's Borne.
Okay.
Not like the bridge.
Right, right.
Interesting.
I can't afford access to these expensive Comic-Cons, so I haven't been able to meet Barn.
Here he is
this
in the
many
flesh.
years,
Maybe
so
he'll give you his autograph.
I'm very
Definitely. I think we could arrange a gift bag at the next one, and
Very honored.
possibly a few passes.
that's
You know
right.
what I mean?
Oh, excellent,
Definitely.
excellent, excellent.
And
No,
also, I'm having a lot of issues with cookies in my browser.
okay, okay.
I'm like, what's up with that?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Well,
So maybe we could do some consultant work.
yeah.
Here, why don't you push over a little bit? We can give him a
Uh,
little more space.
we can work on that.
Okay.
We can work on that. absolutely.
Jason, did you bring a paperback that Barn wrote to have autographed?
Well, I actually I have one outside in the community room. I didn't know I could bring my stack.
Is
into
your
the
wife
studio.
out there? Shall we invite her in?
Well, she's waiting patiently.
Uh-huh. She's nervous though, huh?
Yeah, she's a little camera shy.
Oh,
So
Poor
we'll bring her in another time.
poor thing.
At the same time, you have someone to guard my novel.
Right,
You know
that's
what I mean?
true, that's
Honestly,
true.
it's very brave of you to
Yeah.
take that out in
Yeah.
public, to
Well,
not have it in a safety
she's-
deposit.
Right. Well, she's camera shy. She does not like to interact with technology. So that's that's one of the things we don't have in common, which is one of the reasons I'm a fan of your work, because I love to interact with technology.
It's hard to decide where the technology ends and where sensuality begins. That's something I definitely believe in.
That's very true. That's a principle that's fairly guided my life from the moment I was old enough to work a joystick, as it were.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
We learn early from
we
the
learn.
tools that are around us,
Yes,
to discover ourselves and discover the world.
Yes, I remember that moment.
Where you seem to write from mostly, Barn is like a wholesome place, nurturing.
It's very
Is it not?
nurturing in
Is it
some
not?
ways.
Is it not?
It's exactly. It can be very nurturing, like a mother calf. I like to consider. When I'm writing a lot of these stories, I'm like, how can I be more like a mother calf and
Right.
give the audience what they need, the nutrients
Yeah.
of a story,
Yeah,
of
well-
creativity, of passion, desire. Sometimes
Barn,
if you're not
like-
careful.
But one of Barn's favorite, one of my favorite things that Barn has written, Hammers of Uranus.
That was a draft.
It seemed to
That
come
was a draft, sir.
Okay.
You were trying to have a goof about.
Yeah, I've seen.
I have, trust me, I have editors that they have made sure that they do not make any Uranus jokes. It's been the bane of my career.
It
It's
was
been hard.
translated to Korean. Maybe they got some words wrong. It's not my fault.
That's hard. Most of my work is also available in the former Czech Republic. You can find it there.
Okay,
If you're taking a vacation, give it a shot.
Hey, Milan Kun.
okay.
Oh,
Well, I know there are drafts available, in the private
Pauline
forums
Putzakova.
of some of those old works.
hail.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of scary stuff on Yahoo Answers that, some that I'm proud of, some that I'm like, you could have used another draft on this, and you could have used another draft on the draft before this went out to public. But
Right.
for me, that's me and the fans. It's me, the Barnheads, people like
Yeah.
you that come out there
Yeah.
and really support, really believe.
Right on. Right
It's
on.
a bold new era, 2020. There's going to be so many Barnheads.
I can't wait. I'm
Yeah.
honored to be
They're
here.
coming out of the woodwork.
I hope to get to some Comic-Cons.
They're on top of the roof.
in the coming years.
Yeah, they're riding the horse.
I've heard you've made appearances.
A lot of them. Sometimes sometimes on a horse, actually, a golden horse, and I
Barn
wave to them.
Hamlin.
Fantastic.
You know what I mean? So it's nice.
Fantastic.
Sometimes I just come in like a lift pool,
Yep. Okay.
but
okay.
it's hard to tell. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're much fancier than that,
Sometimes I do the lift luxury, and I ask the guy if he has any Grey Poupon, which is a fun little joke that they do
right.
not like. All the people
Right.
there are too young to understand
Yep.
that joke, but as a pretend rich guy, a man of means, it's just what I do.
You got your audience, I guess.
You'll get
do.
more traction if you ask, do you have any hot sauce?
Nice. No, that's the thing with the That's very popular. I think Beyonce brought hot sauce back into the lexicon.
Yes, that's a new travel accessory.
You have to have that. You know what I mean?
I hear, I mean, well, the new, what's that car called? Elon Musk.
Tesla?
Tesla, yes, these new models. The advances, I hear there's a hot sauce dispenser in these new Tesla cars, where you can, spice up your food in those new Teslas. Maybe there'll be opportunities in your upcoming fiction regarding Teslas and the potential of those cars. They're self-driving.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And that's a good time to put some hot sauce on your burrito.
Yeah.
You can see it kind of more like a noir thing. I let Ignatius, the car, drive while I put hot sauce on my rice and beans.
Yes.
Another night in Pepsi, New Tokyo.
Yes, yeah, it's very.
In the future, everything has
It's very sensual.
advertising names.
Streaming in the back seat for the kids.
Exactly.
That's true.
A little
A lot of my
refrigerator.
stories, no
That's
kids
true.
allowed. Keep them away. You know
a
what I mean?
sound divider between the back and front seat so the kids
No
can have
kids
privacy.
allowed.
Exactly. No,
You
I
mean
think
for your
it's-
particular 18 plus
my
crowd?
it's like they have
The
to learn
18 plus
a little
crowd.
bit more about the world. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Just to not be
Right.
frightened.
I just had to clarify because so many years books are about bearing the process of attempting to make babies.
Yes, you could put it that way. Or sometimes to make galactic creatures. You know what I mean? I don't want to put them just as a baby, like a Goo Goo Gaga esque. I don't want it to a Goo Goo Gaga. I don't want it to as what you think of as a baby. I'm thinking more of kind of like something that would come out of the Big Bang, or at least I don't know, like a small blast. You know what I mean?
Well, some people have said that the Big Bang concepts are maybe something that we need to re-question in terms of the actual birth of the universe. Although this is Barnes' category. I'm just a TV host.
Oh, I mean, it's always good to ask questions. Ask questions every day. That's what I say. You know what I mean? Who was around there to know exactly what happened? You know? So,
True.
So
There is
we
a-
have to make it up for ourselves.
Right. They call it intelligent design. But who says it's intelligent?
It seems like as intelligent, there's still a lot of ding-dongs around.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's just something as a social critic I've realized.
Right.
Barn Hamlin, provocative.
I'm not afraid
yeah.
to call people ding-dongs on TV.
I'm not afraid
Can I
to
say ding-dongs?
Of course you can. You can say whatever you want on this show. Yeah, that's what makes it so good.
Well, I'm getting lots of reminiscences of my childhood. I'm thinking of the ding-dongs in my childhood. Drake's cakes were a favorite snack.
Those are wonderful.
They probably still make them.
Around the first time I approached the Atari 2600, I probably had a stack of ding-dongs by my television.
Oh man, those are the good ding dongs. You know what I mean? I
Yes.
almost wish that dumb people had like a worse snack thing that they were called instead of ding dongs.
That's true.
This Drake cake over here.
Yeah.
But those are still pretty good too.
Yeah, right.
This friggin' yodel. Look at this yodel.
Yeah, I'm not a big one. Never
Right.
really like the yodels.
Right.
That's what it could be. That when you're in
Too much
traffic.
concentrated sugar.
Yeah,
you know?
when you're on traffic on Storrow Drive, you
Yeah.
can say, "Look at this yodel.
Yeah.
Get this yodel out of here.
I'll never-
Go back to Yodelsville."
I ate a whole Suzy Q at Fenway Park one time as a adolescent or whatever. I was just never. That was a sugar high. It's like a 800. Probably 800 calories or something. Or
Yeah, we never
2,000 calories, and it's all sugar.
Yeah.
Those
We never
Suzy
forget.
Q's, right? They melt in your hand.
Yeah. Our first
Oh my
sugar
God.
high, we never forget.
Give that to somebody going through a diabetic crisis.
That's right. That's right.
Blood sugar too low? Take one of these. There's two,
That's right.
and they're pretty reasonably priced.
That's right. Forget a glucose pill.
But I'm sorry, I don't like candy. I don't eat candy much anymore. So just to give you guys a reminder, the show ends at 6:27, which is in about a minute. Shall we do a closing number to kind of close it out? We can talk at the same time.
Are there any appearances upcoming?
Oh, of course, January 20th, as I mentioned, at the Comedy Studio.
Barn Hamlin in the
Bow
flesh.
Market,
He's signing.
Somerville.
He'll be signing
Incredible show.
whatever you want
on.
him to sign.
Bring it. Anything.
January
I'll
20th.
sign other authors'
Okay.
books. If you guys know Dean Koontz,
You
I'll
want him-
sign
you
his
want-
books.
You want him to sign this?
Stephen
He'll sign
King.
this.
Yeah.
You want him to sign that. He'll sign that. Again, we got 50 seconds. I don't know if you guys knew, but I had this.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa.
I know.
You brought this special work.
It was just a marble and it got bigger.
Phenomenal.
Just tell the people it's an orb.
Well, it's Barn Hamlin's influence, I guess.
Big blue marble, big blue planet.
Man, we're getting wild in here.
This is the new cosmology.
Yes, here on the Storrow Drive Nighthawk show. Getting ready to call it. Here in our 2020 show with Barn Hamlin as special guest. There's a call coming in. Speaking of which, I'll go ahead and answer it. How you doing? We got 10 seconds left. How are you?
Listen, I just want to tell you. Good, thank you. I just want to tell
And
you.
we